Ever wondered what happens when you put dough in boiling water? Today, we're going to explore that very question. Dough, the versatile star of the culinary world, is typically baked or fried, but what happens when we twist the narrative a bit? What if we venture into the less traveled path and decide to boil it? Intriguing, isn't it? The very idea probably has your curiosity piqued. So, without further ado, let's dive into the science and art of boiling dough. So, what exactly happens when dough meets boiling water? Well, let's break it down. The dough is primarily made of flour, which contains proteins and starch. As the dough hits the hot water, these proteins, namely gluten, start to unravel and link together, forming a network that gives the dough its structure. Simultaneously, the starch absorbs water, swells up and gelatinizes, solidifying the structure even further. This process is not unlike baking bread, but the outcome is different due to the water environment. Rather than a dry, crusty exterior, the dough stays moist and becomes firm throughout. So by plunging dough into boiling water, you're essentially quick cooking it, altering its structure and texture in a dramatic way. In essence, you're quick cooking your dough, changing its structure and texture dramatically. So, the million-dollar question: what's the result of this doughy experiment? Let's break it down. The outcome of boiling dough is largely dependent on the type of dough you've decided to plunge into the depths of your pot. For instance, if you're working with bread dough, you might find it morphing into a gooey, sticky blob. On the other hand, pasta dough would take on a firm and chewy texture. Next time you're feeling adventurous in the kitchen, why not try this dough experiment for yourself? So, what have we learned from our dough boiling adventure? We've discovered the fascinating science of dough transformation, from its raw state to a boiled surprise, varying with dough types. Remember, food is both an art and a science, and there's always something new to learn and experiment with. Don't forget to subscribe for more fun food facts and experiments.